Hey there everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Munch Plays the Saga 3. My name is Ralph. I will be continuing my save today. The Dredge have arrived at the city walls of Aberang. Our group of wizards and mercenaries in the north have started to find strange survivors in the Twisted Land. Things are getting serious, and once again, I've got my nice cup of coffee. I'm gonna need it because I'm really hungover. So sad Vikings will hopefully make me feel a bit better today. That's no good. Dredge be bad news, y'all. As with the last episodes, I'm going to be just reading through all of the text and all the dialogue, just to kind of keep things moving a bit quicker for us all. Oh, what was Petrus's voice again? This won't end peacefully, Petrus says, looking at the Dredge as they squirm, trapped between the outer walls of Aberang and the darkness. A beast cornered is when they're most dangerous. Are we better off? You wonder aloud. Petrus shakes his head. Not really. There's still bad blood about the refugee situation, and it's more than it seems. Speaking of which, he adds, Ruger's talking. I think it's time you took a crack at him. Not without me, Odlev says. Even changed to a wall, that man is still a threat. And our best hope for maintaining order is the king's safety, Petrus adds. We need that antidote. Go with luck. Ooh, before I do that, I'm gonna have a wee peek at these fellas on the outer wall. There they are. That's quite a lot of dudes. That is quite a lot of dudes. I don't like that. Oh, that's cool. They're getting into, like, formation. Are these Dredge in here, or are these... No, those look like humans who are cowering. Oh man, that's not a good situation. Right, let's go talk to this bastard. I hate Ruger. Can I just throw him over the wall? Look at him. The noble, stoic, snivelling backstabber. Ruger's appearance reminds you of a well-used practice dummy. Yep. Still, he smiles as you enter the cell alongside Odlev. You look pleased with yourself, considering you failed. I don't think I did a voice for Ruger. What? How do I do? Why shouldn't I be? What was it the king said? I'd never set foot in Aberang. Now look at me. Is there anywhere safer in the world? Let's see, chained to a wall, I wouldn't call this a win. You're really going to pretend this was part of your master plan? I'm not here to talk about you. Oh, is there someone else here, maybe hiding in the food bowl? Look, it's obvious why they trotted you in here. Save the king from Ruger's nasty poison trick. Curious what the menders can't do. But before we talk business, do you play Tafle? I'm familiar with the board game. Then you know it's not about a game. The secret to Scat Kadaflafla is that the pawns and kings are just details. It's about being able to see further ahead than your opponent. You know that sinking feeling when you're looking at the table and the game's not over yet, but you know it's not over. You just got to sit there and keep playing. Have you gotten used to it yet? Tough words from someone rotting in a prison cell. Think harder. While I wait safely in the cell, my loyalists gather strength in numbers. They're preparing. Meinhof's life is mine to save. If I let him die, his support crumbles. His control of Aberang is over. And if he martyrs me, my men run snarling through the streets, wolves among your sheep. Who will prevail? I think you'll find us far from sheep. The truth is no one ever wants to be swaddled and told everything will be fine. My people are not willing to put their lives in the hand of a weak king, trying to make sure we all die equally, fairly. See to them you're not just wrong, you're the enemy of freedom. The freedom to make their own decisions. Believe this. Anything you throw at me will come back at you, twice as hard. Is that a threat? Looking at things backwards as usual, old Lev. It can work for you, if you'll just be reasonable. What are you prepared to do for me? I'm not prepared to do anything for you. I don't fucking like you. Or you, what do you want? I'm not gonna, no. The only thing you do is take advantage of scared people. The truth doesn't wash blood from the streets. The whole room suddenly shudders, screams pierce the thick walls of the cell, and Aldous lifts herself up to look out of the small prison window. Rook, we need to go, now! At the walls, it's... Oh shit. Yo. This dude looks bad. Who is this? I like his dredge mustache. Right, this looks like a pretty nasty fight that's gonna come our way. I remember not particularly liking Ned in the group last time. Who is already? I wanna bring Fassel in as like a defensive player and get him kind of up to snuff. Quite like having Luden in here for the moment. Actually, no, we've not tried Petrus. Let's bring Petrus instead of Luden. Haven't fought with him yet. And let's bring in Hakon instead of Ned. Move Horseborn back instead of Petrus. Oh, what's I've got some special items. Let's see. +3 all talents, +1 strength attack, +1 break. That seems pretty useful. I'm gonna chuck that on Petrus. And any other items to throw on? Nah. Alright, this looks like a cool party. Let's get in there and let's smash some fools up. Oh man, I really do like fighting the dredge. It's neat how like all the different enemy factions in this game all have varying mechanics to them. It's, for example, the dredge being stone monsters. Obviously, like a lot tougher than human enemies. Yeah, like a lot more. Like guy's just got 22 strength. So like the moment he hits any of my guys, they're pretty much buggered. Yeah, much tougher, but also in a way kind of easy to trick. It's really easy to get them grouped up and then get Vaval to come in with those heavy attacks and just start messing them up. So let's put our strongest, most defensive players on this side take the brunt of like this heavy, and then have Horseborn on the left to try and deal with these guys. Have Rook on that side as well. No, actually, no. Have Rook on this side to try and whittle down his health before he gets into close quarters. Then have Horseborn on the far left. Have our kind of our Thrasher Hogan in the middle. So he can kind of go either direction. What's the range on these guys? Okay, so you can get to here next turn. So I'm just gonna move Fastlot like up here slightly out of his range. So hopefully I'll have like the advantage moving forward in the next turn. Alright, what are your special moves? I've never used you. Right, Bloody Flail, always good. Run Through, always good. Reinforcements. Petrus calls one of his men to back him up. Sweet. That's cool. I might save that for a little bit. In the meantime, just get our dudes up. Form a shield wall. Same plan on this side. Just hopefully don't let any of these fellas get into range. These guys are super easy to take out, but they have this really annoying special ability where they can kind of almost go invisible. They like stalk. They blend into the background and they like swarm your guys invisibly and then all attack at once. It's pretty messed up. Right, same with you, Hakon. Get you up here. Defensive line. And just get ready to smash fools next turn. Damage to armor, never the best, but I can take it this time. Oh wow, he goes next. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I need to just go after his health then, because 22 is a huge strength amount of strength. Like that's -4, and he was at full armor. Right, so let's start using our defensive abilities. Malice, affected enemy will attack this hero next turn. Okay, I'm okay with that. Let's just use that. Keep this guy distracted by our defensive players. Right. Run through. Sorry, not run through. Bloody flail. I'm definitely hungover today. Get rid of this guy's armor and his health. And the next turn, Hakon, because he's Val, will have like a chain reaction attack. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Humans also get that against the Val, but only if you attack their armor. It's like if you get them in a group, you can just focus on the armor for with a couple of your heroes. Hit them like twice. That splinters kind of damages all of their stone armor. So yeah, getting the Val to group up like this is super handy if you just want to like really mess with them quickly. So this will splinter and do damage to all of their armor this turn. It's... Oh no, maybe it's only the big ones that happens with. There's a lot of little variables I still can't quite remember in this game. Let's bring Horseborn around the side. 7, 9, yeah, exert myself, take him out right away. I imagine in this battle there's going to be some reinforcements coming in next time as well. So I want to kind of keep everybody in this formation as long as I can. What are your moves again? Shuddering Impact. Not useful for this guy quite at the moment. Let's just use a basic attack. Okay, Rook. Right, now because these two are both in range now, I'm going to move Rook around the side. Use his special ability Mark Prey, which does damage to his armor, and then any of my allies in range attack him. Nice. 2 hits for the price of 1. I can just take out this big guy in 1 hit. Yeah, see that little guy, his little stocky thing came in, but like when there's just one of them, it's never that dangerous. When you can get like groups of like 10 of them at some points, and that really messes you up. Wrong attack. Let's just do half of his armor. Open him up next time. I don't like how much Hakon's taking hits. I need to protect him in the next couple of turns. Shit, I forgot to exert him. I'm an idiot. Let's just take out this little guy for the moment. I need to use my shield bearers to try and protect Hakon. He's got next to no armor. If there's the next wave of dudes, he's gonna go down so quickly. Oh, cool, right, so they're carrying over the reinforcements thing from last time. Let's switch out Hakon for... Gnoof. Come on, Gnoof. You big bastard. Everyone else seems fairly decent. Actually, no, I might switch out this Horseborn for another one. That looks okay for me. Form a defensive wall. Archer in the middle. Big heavy attacker on the right. Fast moving hit and run dude on the left. Let's do this. crap. These guys suck. These guys hit so much. They have really great special abilities, which mean they can, like, shore up the defenses of everyone around them. Same with... and this big guy is just a tank. Right, so let's move him here. Leave space on either side of him for my guys to run up. We will use Bring the Pain. Do damage to his armor, and then hopefully anybody who comes to attack him will get a retaliation strike. Excellent. Right, just take down this guy's armor to begin with. Oh, yeah, it'll take this guy a couple of turns to get in range. Move up Hogan, form a shield wall. Good old bloody flail. Ah, shit, didn't even notice this little guy. That's okay. Fastlock should be able to take a few more hits before he gets into any serious trouble. Yeah, let's bring Rook into the center. Where are his abilities again? Call to arms. I've forgotten what that does. Ah, no. Let's not bother with that at the moment. Let's just attack. And go after this guy. He's got a decent chunk of his armor out. I'll just go after the strength now, I think. Yeah, don't quite have these guys lined up in the group that I'd previously wanted, but if this guy here like comes in here, I could hopefully get some like nice chain reaction shots going off on him. In the meantime, let's get our big heavy up here and flank him, causing some serious damage. Okay, so you can move here and here, so I'm just going to bring my Horseborn kind of up to the side, just out of his movement range. Get him ready to charge and hit and run style next turn. Yeesh, that was a big hit. Let's do Bring the Pain again on this fella who's... actually, no, he's got the root... oh shit, I've only got 1 health. Right, just... fuck. That's no good. Right, let's just do a big hit to his armor, set him up for somebody to get him next turn. Right, I want to try Petrus's reinforcements move. I'm going to try it here, I think. Sweet. Oh, that's awesome. That's so handy. Oh, having the King's Guard on your side sure makes a lot of sense. Ah, son of a bitch. Right. So you see that guy who just performed this move? He's like twisting things around. Basically, if memory serves me right, this move means that all of his allies get this kind of retaliation move, the same that Fastlock had. So if he attacks him, he's going to suddenly take damage for doing it. So I really should try and take this dude out first before anyone else, but I just can't get in range, so I'm just gonna go for him and hope for the best. See, yeah, just a huge kind of wall of damage to all of my guys. So now Hogan's in serious trouble. Fastlock's down. I think I just need to use Bloody Flail on this. Oh no, Bloody Flail will like cause a chain reaction. Can anyone... he can't get there. Right, I'm just going to use Stonewall and hope that he's going to be protected for the next few turns. Shit, they're both doing it. Ah, that's why I hate these big guys. Right. Can Rook take him out in a single hit? No. Okay, well I'm going to try and move Rook around the back. So he's hopefully out of range? Hopefully out of range? Oh shit, critical hit. Nice one. Oh, it's so handy. Hopefully, I mean, that guy's got so much armor that's not going to happen with him, but we'll see. But hey, good old Ganoof, let's get you in here. Use Tempest. Get both of these guys in a single hit, hopefully. Nice. Wee, that was a big hit. Do you have any long-range abilities? No. Okay. Let's just get you up into a group, just in case more reinforcements come in. Bloody Flail. Bloody Flail is just one of the best moves in this game by a whole mile. It's so handy being able to take out like two of their major stats at once. Same with you, Hogan. Bloody flail this fool. Then Rook can finish him off. Okay, another round, right. A bunch of my dudes are taking some serious damage at this point, so let's start switching people out. Rook's okay, Petrus needs to have some respite. Oh, that's cool, the guard gets to stay. Tell you what, let's bring in Eric, just to shore up the defensive line, and let's bring in Lulev. Get Spearman up in there. I wouldn't mind having another defensive Val, I think. Yeah, let's try this fella. Cool. I'm happy with this grouping. His armor's pretty low, so I'm going to try and keep him back for the majority of this fight. Have my spearmen and archers in the back ready to push up, and hopefully this lets us survive one more time. Okay, more big guys. A big one of the invisible dogs. Looks like we might have an archer up here. Right. Okay, Rook, just rest up for a moment, let them come to us. Yep, rest up, let them move into us. Just in case somebody gets into range, I'm just gonna start putting stone wall on the guys with shields. Okay. Seems we're doing the same thing. Well, I'm assuming there's now a big invisible dog just in the middle here. Do these guys both have their turns next? Right, okay. Do you have... battering ram and malice? Okay, let's just rest up again. Ah, damn it. I hate it when we do that. Right, this dog's just gonna... I'm gonna move... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move here and hopefully that makes that dog visible. Shit. Okay. You kick? No, I can't use special moves on him when I can't see him. Shit. I have to wait for him to reveal himself. Right, what are yours? You've just got Stonewall. I'm okay with you using that, actually. I'm okay with having these two kind of try to distract them, I guess. There he is. There's the dog. That's fine. Ludwig can take it. Okay, Rook. Let's see here. This guy's got more health. Let's just break his armor and get these two up here to smack into him. Oh, Jesus. That's a big hit. That is a big hit. Okay. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting that to be so fierce right away. That's the thing about the big dredge, like... if you don't manage to do damage to them early on, they really do just mess you up. Ah yeah, and they've used their big old area of effect tax, so let's get people out of that. Get them taking out the armor. And hopefully none of this stuff, because this explodes after a while, so I'm hoping I can get dudes out of this in time. Ludlev, let's see what you've got. Right, let's just do, again, armor attacks on these guys to begin with. Oh, thank God he ran away. He could have so easily killed him in a single hit. Shit. It exploded. Let's get you out of it. This is going to cause some serious retaliation damage back onto him, but he's powerful enough at the moment to take it, I think. Who goes next? Right, he goes before Rook, so I have an idea. Right, I'm going to use a basic attack on this guy. Move him here, and then on Rook's turn, spin him around to use that Mark Prey ability. Okay, brilliant. Right, let's get you in here. Do armor damage to him. Right, okay, it's good. He's ignoring our wounded guys at the moment. Right, Rook, run around the top. Mark Prey. Because I've got him surrounded, he should hopefully go down in a single hit. Okay, not as much armor damage as I was hoping, but still. I mean, he's weakened. Bring Gunnith into here. I might just do a strength attack on him for a moment. It's not at his full potential, but he's causing me trouble. I want to take him out as fast as I can. Alright, Eagle. Armor attack. Wreck this fool. Who's next? Right, tell you what, take out the dog, because this guy's turn's next on my team, so he should hopefully be able to take him out next turn. Okay, excellent. Eesh, I don't like this damage onto Rook. That's not the best at all. Okay, just out of the full exertion. Come on, Captain's Guard. Right, God, Jesus, 30%, whatever, let's just go for it. Nice, okay, I really wasn't expecting that last hit to work. Oof, that was a long battle. I imagine there's going to be quite a few of those now that the army's here. But hey, we got a mead spring bottle. That's nice. It's nice to know one of those dredge was carrying a flagon of beer, I guess. Yeesh. I wonder if that big boss dredge will turn up. I mean, he's gonna turn up. I really don't have to fight that guy right now. Still, plenty of renown. Might be worth seeing if I can level up some of my dudes after this. Okay, you pull back from the breach in the wall as clansmen and guards rush to hold it. Sweat rolls down your face. You knew the dredge would eventually become a problem, but reality of it is worse. You need a plan. Again, the black anchor crashes through the wall above your head, stopping in midair before flinging back, shredding the wood. What in the depths? You shout. Grim tiding, replies Alo, ushering you toward the rest of the caravan. I've heard stories of a sunder called Ruin, who could do such things. It tore down the fortress of the old Val kings. Odlev stops, saying, it pulls that anchor thing back towards itself, then takes off at a full sprint towards where the Val are gathered. Oh, sorry, I thought I was here, still saying stuff. Come with me, she shouts. Before we go forward, I think I'm gonna quickly see if there's anybody I can level up. Because I have so much renown, and I think I've still got like a pretty decent food supply for my caravan. So yeah, it might be worth just bringing a couple of people up, hopefully to like level 10. Let's see, I want to bring Eric up. I always like having, he doesn't have quite enough renown. Oh wait, no, he's still got a ton of points from before. That's strange. I could have sworn I upgraded all of this stuff off of camera. Maybe it just didn't save. That's odd though. Yeah, let's give him a special power. Let's give him a special willpower. Avoiding killing blows is always a good little special ability to have. I like Petrus. Let's level up Petrus. He seems pretty cool. And let's give him a heroic title. So with these heroic titles, very new to the third part of the Banner Saga. I guess there's only so much you can level up all those stats on the right without it getting pretty stupid. So let's give him something that I think matches his character. Mountain seems pretty good for him. Unbent. Yeah, that seems pretty good actually, since he, King's Guard. Seems or unmoved, no, No, unmoved seems a bit too harsh for him. Yeah, I quite like the mountain, I think, for this fella. Yeah, let's pivot up to 3, spend a bit of points, gives him +1 armor, +1 strength, +1 armor resistance, which is very handy. Yeah, that's great. And yeah, let's throw a couple of points into... He doesn't have any special abilities on this one, so let's give him Divert. He seems to be more of a defensive character than anything else. Anyone else I want to level up? Canary. Let's level up Canary. I always liked her. She's cool as hell. And let's finish off her defenses, I think. She still has so many points to fully upgrade her strength. I could promote her again, but I do want to keep some currency left for later, just in case we get into a spot of trouble with our resources. We've got 17 days of supply, which maybe not the best for a city under siege, but just in case, I'm going to click on this market. 1 renown gives you 1. Holy shit, that is terrible. Man, that's no good. Screw it, we're going to need this stuff as it goes on, and I don't know if this is going to run out at some point. So let's just give ourselves 18 days worth of food, just in case. And let's see if there's a cool item that we can get somebody. Okay, that's pretty goddamn good for somebody I want up in there taking out people's armor, but I want to see what these higher level bonuses are. Bonus strength damage when stationary, +2 strength attack. What's this one? +1 armor to adjacent allies and self, +1 will per turn, +3 will talents. Right, that sounds real handy. If I can give it to one of my shield bearing characters and just have them shore up the front lines, that's so handy. But yeah, let's see what Val and Hakon have to say about all this. When you catch up to Odlev, she is already in mild argument with Hakon and Fastlot. For this to work, we need to cooperate. Slow down. Stop shouting at me, woman. Oh, what was he? He was Welsh again. This is the thing, I'm trying to remember what all the voices I was doing for these fellas were. Hakon. Welsh? You've been around them too long, Hakon. Why are we even listening to this? That wasn't a good Welsh, whatever. Gods, we've been starting to sound like Rugga, don't you get it? We either work together or we die. Ease up, Odlev, and begin again. I wanna know what this plan is. Be quick. We've got a sunder bet breathing down our necks. Look, ruins threading the walls with some kind of thrown anchor. We can't reach them from here. It made me think of something Rugga said. Everything you throw at me comes back twice as hard. If I'll gather enough oil barrels... Oh, okay, cool, I like the sound of this plan already. If I'll gather every oil barrel we can find in Aberrang and bring them here, we can wrap them in netting. The next time Ruin hurls its anchor into the wall, Horseborn race along the top and drop the net around it. And Ruin pulls the barrels back onto herself. I think I see where you're going with this. We'll gather every archer we can find. Rissa and other archers can organize a volley of flaming arrows down on her, and boom! Will that be enough? I don't know, but it beats standing here measuring our loyalties. Welsh? Sounds to me... I can't do that Welsh one for him again. Sounds to me like a lot of things ready to go wrong. For Val are not great lovers of fire, if you've forgotten. Why whole barrels when we could meet Sunder on the field of battle? Would Junder have lowered himself like this in great wars? I won't lie, the battlefield calls to me. Why are you, Val, so obsessed with rushing off to battle? Ever since Fastlot showed up, you've been acting like you've got a death wish, Hakon. Bah, this one. You think we're just large men with simple minds? I've been alive for hundreds of years. You rush around fearing your short lives like babies calling to their mothers. How we live is more important than how long. And you destroy our famed bridge, then act like it's nothing. Like you did us a favour. You're short-sighted, arrogant. Fastlot is a poor diplomat, but he's not wrong. Einhart was the last evidence of our existence. That bridge should have outlived the Val who made it. I do not want to eke out a few weeks, a few more days, cowering behind a wall. I do not want to carry barrels when I could die with a blade in my hand. We are the last of our kind. We are Val. I don't want to bargain with supplies at this point. I want to kind of speak to his sensibilities rather than essentially trying to bribe him. I feel like that's going to double down on his attitude already, so I'm going to see if I can compromise with him there. Just do us this favour and you'll have your fight, I promise. Hakon grunts, coming down from his battle cry. If there's a chance to turn the odds in our favour. You used to be harder than steel, Hakon. Now you will turn to a lapdog when they ask you to beg. Watch your tone. Things change, Fastlot. I never asked to lead the Val. Now I have to think of more than myself. Don't worry then, Hakon. Let me give you a few less Val to lead. Oh shit, no. Fastlot leaves in a violent mood, yelling obscenities. Shit, I really hope he doesn't... Shit, I hope he comes back to the party. I really like him. Always had a temper, he did. Is he really turning his back on you like this? He will come around eventually, hopefully. I'll miss his Val in the coming battle, though. The rest of us will gather your barrels, but don't get comfortable giving me orders. And whatever you do, don't let that fence of toothpicks fall before I'm back. He's kind of right. The wall does just sort of look like a bunch of trees that they stuck together. I mean, look, we've already got 2 massive holes in it. 3, actually. Oh, why couldn't we have built it out of stone? Right. I'm pretty sure we don't need to rest up. I'm going to quickly check and see if those Val are gone for good. Shit. I have so fewer people now. Oh, that's no good. That's real bad. I've lost all of my giants. Fuck. This is going to be pretty tough going forward. Ooh. Minus 12 supplies, another day's gone by. Let's go to the gate. Let's see what's going on here. I really hope I don't lose my Val. That's going to be real tough moving forward. Those guys are like all of my heavy hitters at this point. Scathach gallops towards you, breathing hard, gesturing quickly. You gather that Dredge are assaulting from the front gates all the way down to the water's edge. The Sunder is going to brute force the wall, Odlev says. Topple the whole thing, and this will become a killing field. It's worse than that, Alof adds. Our clansmen were near the gates when the Dredge struck. They got swarmed before anyone could push them back. So many dead. That was my fault. I said to put our camp next to the front gate. Fuck, okay. Terrified villagers scream at the sight of Dredge breaching the wall, and mobs of people crush together, trying to escape in any direction they can. Gather anyone who can hold a weapon, you shout. We travel down the wall, pushing with the Dredge until those barrels are ready. Get ready, you shout. Dredge continuing to slip through the gates in the wall like dark blood from an oozing wound. Be smart about it, and don't get reckless. We clear them out here and move on to the next breach. I wonder if this is like almost like a time trial type thing. So like if I have those reinforcements, if I stick around too long, it becomes harder as it goes down the wall. Right. I'm gonna miss my Val in this battle. Let's bring in Canary since I just leveled her up. And let's bring in... Oddlive. Oh, actually, that's free-ranged people if I do that. Let's bring in Eric. Because, you know, he can summon a giant bear, and that's always great. This looks good. This is going to be tricky moving forward. Like, Val are so good at fighting Dredge. That's kind of what they're all about. They have so many, like, neat little passive abilities that can help you out. Right, let's see. Okay, we've got slingers, one of those big guys, and a little dude up here. Okay. People with shields up on this side. Eric over here, Horseborn here. Actually, no, 2 Horseborn on this side. Can hopefully nip it around and get the slingers. Have Rook in the middle. Eric and his bear can just attack from up here. Right, these guys are just going to get in range right away, so I need to close the distance on this one. Do you have... No, you don't have shield wall. I'm just going to call in one of his reinforcements right away. Just try and get even more of a defensive line up here. Okay, you've come into range, so I'm going to run up, but instead of attacking him, I'm going to use Stonewall, and hopefully that distracts the people around him. Great, okay, he only resisted 1, but if he can, like, take the brunt of this first wave, that's going to be so handy. Yep, bring in the Horseborn up around the side. Get Rook up behind the shields. Okay, awesome. Yeah, and now they're grouped up, so hopefully... Ah, okay, I have a neat idea. I'm gonna bring in my Javelin Thrower. And what does Pinned do again? Reduces enemy movement by 2 tiles. So when you hit the slingers, they kind of retreat away from you. But I think what I'm going to do instead is use Poisoned Tip. Because this will be -1 strength per round for 3 rounds. Because they retreat, they can be quite hard to catch up with some points. So this will just do damage to him continuously, meaning I don't have to worry so much about chasing him around the battlefield. Okay, Eric. You move up a couple of spaces. Call in your good friend the bear. Oh, it's so good. It's so good you can just get a bear. Right, let's charge up bear. Get ready to mess some fools up. Okay, now his dudes are grouped. His turn next, he can get... Oh shit, he's within reach of... he's within reach of my Javelin Thrower. Okay, let's get you running up. Let's use Bloody Flail. Hopefully do enough damage to him that he will be able to just smash my guys in 1 hit. Yep, of course, defensive buff. Let's do the same thing. Stonewall with you. Hopefully distract a few of them. Yeesh, that's a big hit on the bear. Okay. Let's see. Stonewall, Bloody Flail. Let's move you up. Use Bloody Flail on this guy. And hopefully the poison will just really mess him up in the next couple turns. Shit. I forgot they threw bombs down here. Right. What's your move again? Trample. Okay, so you've got this charge ability. So let's put you... Let's put you here. Let's use Mule Kick, actually, and just knock him all the way back. So his defensive stuff kind of gives up. Okay, perfect. Let's bring you back around behind the shield bearer. Man, there goes my bear already. That's no good. But that's kind of sometimes, honestly, why I call up the bear, is it's kind of just a sacrifice. Like, I know it sounds real bad, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes it's worth having a human shield, in this case a bear shield. Oh, man, I really don't like not having Vival. It's kind of throwing me off a bit. I'm going to try using Pin this time on this guy, and hopefully just reduce how much he can run around in the coming battle. Right, Eric, let's get you up here. Try to cause damage to this main dude. Nice, half his armor's gone. I'll be able to mess him up next turn. Okay, I need to get Rook back out of here as well. Get you in the middle. Can cause 11 damage to this dude. Can I kick him out? Yes, I can take him out in one hit. Perfect. He's super weak anyway, so don't really have to worry about him. Let's bring the shield bearer up, hopefully take the brunt of this guy's damage. Just whittle these guys down in the meantime. Cool, he's still within range, that's excellent. But this guy is next in the turn order, so I'm going to have to just move in and hit him and hope for the best. Okay, Horseborn, time to shine. Let's charge you up. Damage this guy's health, and then get off here before he gets within range to retaliate. Okay, Rook, you're really not doing good at the moment, so let's just mark prey, take out this last of this guy's armor. These two can finish him off. Ah, it's such a great move. It's such a great move when it all lines up. Being able to just order everyone to attack all at once. Okay, these two will be able to take out this guy next turn, so I'm gonna just cause a big chunk of damage to this last slinger. Can you... Yes, you can take him out. Good. Yeesh. I hate that move so much. Right. Do I have anybody with long range? Okay. Not quite. Can I run through him? Okay, let's run through him. Get on the other side and hopefully trap him over here. Stop him from being able to run anywhere after this. Ah, didn't do it. Alright. Last slinger, you're done. Sweet. Okay, yeah, I might need to switch up this party a little bit. They all got, like, no one died, but they all took pretty serious damage moving forward. Your numb arms remind you of chopping lumber back in Skolgar, but with more blood and fear involved. Other men fill the gaps where you've moved on. Holding the dredge at bay is easier work than pushing them back. More trouble further down the wall beckons. There is no time to rest. Hey look, other people have bears. That's great. I'm glad to see this is just a tactic everyone here uses. The sight of a mender surprises you. They've emerged from their libraries and are weaving patterns in the air to repair the splintered wood. It looks like dangerous work. How can we help? Odlif shouts up to one standing on rubble, trying to wrestle away a sheared log. He speaks softly, but makes it clear that they need replacement wood and stone to patch the damage. It may be dangerous for us to linger long, Petrus tells you, pointing out some watching from a distance. Other houses waiting to see what you do, making plans of their own. Oh man, do as much as you can at the walls, send a word to the caravan to get clansmen involved in repairs. Keep moving. I want to send a word to the caravan to get clansmen involved in repairs. Before long, familiar faces arrive carrying fresh building supplies. You reluctantly leave them in harm's way and continue onward, but the cause is worthy. You hope it pays off for everyone eventually. I hope that doesn't backfire. I mean, all those, that's the thing I like about the dilemmas in this game, each of those had a positive and a negative attached to it. Like, there's never anything in the Banner Saga that just says, this is the right choice. A mob of dangerous size is gathering ahead at the harbour. You can see the bobbing mass of ships lurching from the harbour, heavy with people. Peter swears. If sailing away is an option... I'm sorry, he's not Geordie, what am I doing? If sailing away is an option, we would have done it by now. These seas are poisoned like everything else around here, spits Petrus. No doubt the serpent's blood. It chews away the wood, and the fish are dead. There's nothing out there but death. Force Petrus to stop ships and take them apart for lumber. Yeesh. That's gonna piss people off. Break up the crowd of deserters. You're just going to let them? Yeah, you're just gonna let them? Petrus frowns. I had guards keeping these ships locked down. But we've had to pull them to the walls, he says. Not much we can do to stop it now. You don't waste any more time or energy trying. You move on, worried that you've already taken too much time here. A woman catches your eye amongst the crowds. Her gold cloak stands out. Nid, you ask? Oh man, is Nid leaving as well? Shit, am I just having like everyone taken from me? Nid looks away as you approach, but you know but knows you've seen her. She drags two boys along by the wrists towards the harbour. I'm leaving. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Where is your other boy? You can see Nid retreating inside, like paper folding up into smaller squares. You realise that her eldest boy is missing, and you make a solid guess why. He's gone. How did it happen? He's not gone, he's dead. I don't blame you or myself. I don't even blame the dredge. Who is to blame for all this? Do you know? Nobody can tell me. I just don't want to be here anymore. Anywhere but here. She pushes past, having said her piece. Nid, wait. She's not being coward. I'm not going to say that. She's not being cowardly. I also kind of don't want to say let me protect you because her kid died. I'm just going to say good luck. She's probably not going to make it, but luck to you as well. You've done more than anyone could have expected. But don't you see it yet? There is no right and wrong decisions, just what happens and what does not. Take care of yourself. Families, elderly and children are still pressed up against the walls in staggering numbers, with no room to spread out. They're caught in the midst of the marauding dredge. We can't just leave them to fend for themselves, Odlev says. You wonder what choice you have. Strike hard at the dredge, slaying as many as you can. Call to those nearby to get nearby behind your shields. Leave your own fighters to protect as many as possible. I mean, I've got like 560 odd fires. I think I can leave some to protect them as I move forward. You assign 3-man teams at key locations to hold back the dredge as much as keep the townsfolk from trampling each other. Hopefully they've survived to return to the caravan later. Sorry, that Nid thing threw me off a bit, and I'm still hungover. Man, yeah, this is the point of the game where I seem to be just losing people left, right and centre. Fuck me, this is not going to be easy. Splitting your time between helping people and fighting dredge is taking its toll. No shit, buddy, but something else feels wrong. A different kind of wrong. It better not be Ruga. Petra slows you with a hand on the shoulder. Remember those powerful men in Amberang we talked about? I think they've decided to make their move. This is the one everyone's afraid of, sneers a man with a face tattoo. You remember seeing him amongst Ruga's loyalists. A few dazzled, grizzled fighters have drawn their blades, and they notice they wear crests of many different houses. Shit. Oh, this is not the right time for a civil war. Dogs, leave him to me, Petrus says, mustering his guards. Rugas stink all over this. Go make him end this now, or it'll keep happening. Do whatever it takes. I'll get to Ruga after I deal with this myself. Don't go easy on them, Petrus. Oh man, right, okay. Knowing Ruga, I know what kind of plans he has. I'm assuming that this could potentially be a diversion. I also do not want Petrus and his guards to be left here by themselves. Shit, right, okay, I'm gonna charge in and hopefully, this way, like, we have enough people to fight the dredge once this is done, because if these two groups kill each other, then we're fucked. Okay, Ruga's not the only one who can deliver messages. Petrus nods. You're not wrong about that, but let's make it quick. God damn it, Ruga. Fucking loyalists. Ugh. Can't we all just work together? Okay, this group didn't quite work for me last time against the dredge, but potentially they will be okay fighting humans. Just to mix this up a bit, I'm going to bring in the archer, Rissa, and I'm going to put her instead of a horseborn, I think. Yeah, that seems okay. This seems like an okay group. Let's rock and roll. Right, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it seems like we've got pretty heavy defensive guys, lots of shields. Lots of fast movers, I assume. Okay, let's see. 2. Okay, there's only 2 on this side. We don't seem to have any range. So I'm gonna bring my people down into here. Have them shore up this side. And get the horseborn here to try and do hit and runs on these guys as they kind of move in for a flank. Okay, they can all of these guys can move pretty far, so they're going to be up and in my face real quick, no matter what I do. Yep, let's see. 5 right away. Shit, can he get? Okay, he can also get in there right away. So let's try. Okay, let's try and get in here and block him off in case he wants to go after the archers next turn. Bloody flail as always. Let's bring archers a few spaces back. And just... Oh, I forgot she had bird of prey. Oh shit, if I moved her up one more space, she could have attacked this guy right away. Okay, let's just try getting down... Yeah, screw it, let's just take down half of his armor. Oh wait, he's an expert. Oh Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. Holy cow, okay. I really was not expecting that. Right, bring in Rook behind everyone. Exert myself, take out this guy right away. Man, Petrus, Jesus Christ, Petrus is getting messed up. Fuck, I wasn't expecting that to happen so quickly. Right, move you into range, and let's just use poison tip. Let's just try getting bits of damage on each of these guys over time. And let's bring up Eric. Get a bear in the way. Yeah. And then hopefully he can cause serious damage to these guys as well before they get in. And potentially block off a path for them. Let's just do damage to this guy's armor. His turn's next, so he's probably going to take out Petrus almost right away. No, okay, just Eric. Not the best. While Petrus is still alive, I'm going to call in reinforcements, I think, on the other side of this guy. Kind of, you know, replace one loss for one gained, I guess. Ah, shit, he's using his defensive moves, so I can just ignore him for the moment. Just continue to go after these guys. Let him almost waste his defenses, and move anybody who's within harm's way out of danger. Right, this guy's probably gonna go after the archer next turn, so I'm just gonna let Hogan rest up for this turn and get him once his defenses fail. Yep, bloody flail going both ways. Right, let's see. Okay, I want to bring my archer up into the shield wall, get a defensive bonus. I think it's worth going after... I think it's worth going after this guy. He's had no damage done to him so far, and he's right next to both of my archers. I definitely don't want somebody who's tough as nails charging in there and getting him. Right, let's see. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to use Mark Prey on this guy, cause free armor break, and then both my archers and Eric should hopefully be able to cause serious damage to him. Yeah, there he is. Awesome. Right, let's bring Horseborn around into the middle. Let's just throw a javelin in at this guy's health, get him down. Someone else can take care of his armor. Right, Eric's in a bit of trouble, so... But then again, Petrus is almost dead. And this guy goes first, so let's... Okay, because Eric can swing around behind people, I'm gonna see if I can get him to flank. Oh man, he's already had too much damage done to him to be effective on the health. So let's just take this tough dude's armor down, and potentially Petrus has enough armor to survive another couple turns. Okay, great. So the bear has a cool attack where if there's enemies lined up in front of him, he can like attack multiple ones at once. So I'm going to use Maul. Try and just get both of these guys at once. Not any major damage, but you know, 1 armor, 1 health. It's okay, it's okay. It's not what I exactly needed at this point, but it will just have to do. Let's use Bloody Flail on this guy. Okay, Bloody Flail still does damage even if your health's down. That's really useful to know. That's cool, that means that they can still be effective even when their normal attacks are failing. That's really handy, that's really, really handy. You can just about get in range of this guy if you exert willpower. Let's use bloody flail again. Cool, he should be able to go down next hit. Canary's getting pretty messed up though. Ah, wrist man. You're really not good at taking up people's health, are you? Right. I think either way, my horseborn is going to go down real quick in the next couple of turns. So let's just take out this guy. He's got slightly more health. Jeez, 1 health left. Right, okay. That's no good. Right, let's just get you out of range. It's not... Okay, whatever. Right. Rest you up. Bear can take him out. Yeah, I really need to start focusing on heroes who aren't Vival. They really have been my go-to for the first 2 games. I really don't like not having them around. Like, my tactics for the first 2 games were pretty much to use the humans as the guys to get in there, either act as distractions or take out their armor while the Val were the heavy hitters. It seems I need to drastically rearrange my plans. More loyalists lurk in the shadow, unsure whether to press the attack. An unexpected sound begins to seep into the cacophony of battle. I am truly hungover and dyslexic. The tolling of bells. What is it? What is it now? Another breach? Shouts Odlev. Worse, replies Petrus. Tradition. The king is dead. Shit. Okay. This is about to get real messy real fast. You look up to the great hole resting on the black rock plateau and you see thin blue smoke rising from the flue. Ruger's loyalists cheer and laugh, raising their axes to the sky even as they retreat from the fight. A knot forms in your stomach and you're already heading towards the prison. Ruger's going to suffer for this, insists Odlev. Fuck, okay. I wish I had a more dramatic note to end this on then. Fuck, okay. That's all I can really do at the moment. Oh man. I think that's long enough for this week's installment. Yeah. The king is dead. The king is dead. What, man, this is... I know I'm meant to be ending the episode, but fuck me, that's rough. The king is dead. Nid is gone. The Val are disintegrating. I've lost half of my people. My clansmen and my fighters are spread out across the city trying to fill gaps, and whether or not they're going to live, I have no idea. My camp's been wrecked because I put it up at the front. Oh, Banner Saga, man. You're so cruel.